And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to demonstrate to you how to change the grips on your golf clubs. It's really easy, and there's no need to go out and pay someone to do it. Once you get practiced at it, you can do an entire set in a half hour, 40 minutes, and with no trouble at all, and it's really professional results. You're going to need a few things. First, you're going to need some double-sided sticky tape. I get mine from Golfsmith, but there are a number of online sources. You're going to need a clamp, which will fit in your tabletop workbench clamp. You will need some mineral spirits. I like to use the odorless kind, but any kind of mineral spirits will do. A hair dryer is recommended. And of course you will, you'll need a box cutter, and of course you will need your grip. So, the first step is to take the old grip off, and to do that we take the grip clamp, push the shaft into the grip clamp, and I put it inside my table vise and clamp the whole thing down. The rubber ends of the grip clamp keep you from scratching your shaft. Take the box cutter, and what you want to do is you want to slice the old grip, and then you need to peel it off. You can see it comes off. Bit of tugging, you just split that thing right down the middle. What you've got left in here is the old grip tape, double-sided sticky tape, and often it will just peel off depending on how old the grips are. This is just coming off fairly easily, but there are two tools you can use to get it off more easily, and one is to apply a hair dryer to it. With my hair dryer doesn't seem to be working. You could apply a hair dryer heat to it, and that will loosen it up. The other thing that you could use is this scraping tool. The scraping tool just fits along the edge of the shaft. You can see that it's curved. Fits along the edge of the shaft, and it just slides and puts the grip up. But in this case, I don't need either of them. I'm just going to pull the old tape off. Now, your next step. You're going to take a length of your grip tape. You're going to take the grip and measure down approximately how far that goes on the shaft. So I'm going to say it goes down to about here. And then the standard way to do this with the tape is simply to spiral it up the shaft. You'll find that most grip makers, unless they have specific reason for doing it otherwise, will spiral it up. One reason that they might not spiral it but instead simply put a strip down the sides is the spiraling actually makes the grip a little bit larger, and the more tape you put on it, the larger your grip is going to be in your hand. So if you have someone with very small hands, you might want to minimize the amount of grip tape that is on your club, and that will tend to make the grip somewhat smaller in diameter. Next thing to do is to peel the back side of the double-sided sticky tape off, and then take one more piece, and you're going to want to put that over the top end hole. That is going to help the grip slide on more easily, which you'll see in a minute. I just have to peel this off. take a catch basin here, put that under there. I'm going to get the grip, and I'm going to decide how it is I want the grip to go on my shaft. In this case, I'm going to put it so the white side is up. You will notice on each grip there are two marks, this here and that mark there, black one and a white one. Sometimes they're black and black, but there'll be two marks on each grip, and that allows you to line the grip up parallel. When you put it on, you don't want it twisted one way or the other so that the grip is out of parallel with itself. So these two marks should run along the upside edge of your shaft, or if you decide to put the logo on the bottom side, then it should be set, and the opposite side you see also has the alignment. I like to see the logo. It gives me something to look at. So I can see that it's going to go on like that. I'm going to line it up down the edge of my club so that the grip kind of lines up with the two lines in the grip line up with the edge here, the leading edge. I like the way I like it. And then I'm going to take my odorless mineral spirits, brand new can here, so there we go. Grips have a hole in the end. First thing I'm going to do, I take some of those mineral spirits and I'm going to pour it down the interior of the grip. I put my finger over both ends. I'm going to lubricate the inside of that grip very well with mineral spirits. Then I'm going to take that excess mineral spirit and I'm going to pour it out over the grip tape. What happens is that makes it nice and slippery. It's incredibly slippery at this point. And then you're simply going to take that grip and you are simply going to shove it onto the edge of the shaft. And just keep pushing until it goes on. Then you're going to line up those two dots down the center of the shaft. I like to stand back behind it and make sure that it lines up okay. This one does. Now, there are two things you can do here at this point. You can leave it exactly as is, or if you like a little bit thinner grip, one thing you can do is you can stretch by pulling that grip further down the shaft, and the further you stretch that grip down the shaft, the more you're going to have a thinner, slightly less grip with slightly less in diameter there. And that's it. You can just go ahead and complete the rest of the set.